Morning world, it's Saturday the 12th of May 2018. It's about 9:30 in the morning UK time. So this is the timetable for the coming set of astrological occurrences over the next few days. As I'm picking up from a number of people, both in my personal readings and the personal videos I do for clients, as well as seeing people on the street, listening to the news such as it is, and just my own intuition. There's an edginess around. There's a sense of anticipation. Because I'm on the inside and doing with a lot of astrological stuff, of course I'm only seeing it from my astrological perspective, and it may well be that the majority of the world is sailing blithely through what's happening now and that I'm making it all up. It's possible. Don't think so somehow. So here's the schedule. We've now got the moon in Aries, Mercury at the end of Aries, Uranus at the end of Aries, Mars at the end of Aquarius. And there's a number of different astrological factors all happening in the near future. And there are 2 days in particular which are going to be specific and interesting. One is tomorrow, Sunday, the other is Tuesday. So here's the schedule. It starts now with the moon in Aries getting closer to Mercury and Uranus. Today, at 2:35 in the afternoon UK time, Mercury at 28 Aries will square Mars at 28 Capricorn. On its own, Mercury square Mars is feisty, fiery, impulsive, volatile, impatient, and provocative. People born with Mercury Mars are not shy in coming forward. They're normally quite assertive and projective, and sometimes quite confrontational or aggressive. And with Mercury in Aries square Mars in Capricorn, individual human rights versus the need of the collective and the group, and for governments and the corporates, is going to be a kind of backdrop for what's going on. Tomorrow, on Sunday, there's 6 different astrological events. Starts in the morning, 10 to 12 in the morning. UK time. Mercury in the sky conjuncts Uranus at 29 degrees 50 at the very end of Aries. That's at 10 minutes to 12 UK time. This is followed at 1:40 in the afternoon, 13:40 UK time. Mercury moves into Taurus. I think Mercury prefers being in Aries to being in Taurus. This is then followed by a really concentrated period in a few hours later in the day. At 5:30 in the afternoon UK time, the moon in the sky will pass at 29 Aries square Mars. Then the moon in the sky will conjunct Uranus at 29:58 of Aries, the very end of Aries, 29:55. So this is going to take place at 4 minutes past 7 in the evening. And then there's a 10-minute void moon until the moon moves into Taurus at 7:15 in the evening UK time tomorrow night. Immediately followed by the moon in the sky conjuncting Mercury at 4 minutes to 8 in the evening. So over this brief period of couple of hours, around 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 p.m. tomorrow night, the moon in the sky will square Mars, conjunct Mercury, conjunct Uranus. On Monday, the 14th, there's not a lot happening. The moon's in Taurus, Mercury's in Taurus, Mars is still in Capricorn, Uranus is still in Aries. So there's a definite split between cardinal and fixed energy. And if there's going to be any further earthquakes, volcanoes, metaphorical and literal, then Monday is my best guess. Because on Tuesday, we've got 2 really significant events. Around about 1 p.m, just before 1 p.m, 15 minutes before 1 p.m. in the afternoon UK time, it is the Taurus new moon. The sun and the moon will be together in the middle of Taurus. Well, towards the end of Taurus. Immediately followed, less than 4 hours later, by Uranus moving into Taurus. So whereas tomorrow on Sunday we're going to have 3 planets at the end of Aries, by Tuesday afternoon we're going to have Sun, Moon, Mercury and Uranus all in Taurus, not together but close. This is followed on Wednesday the 16th by Mars then moving into Aquarius at 4 minutes to 6 in the morning UK time, by which time we will have all of the planets in fixed signs. They'll all switch from cardinal to fixed, and this culminates on Thursday the 17th around about 8 a.m. UK time with a square from Mars at 0 degrees 2 minutes of Aquarius to Uranus at 0 degrees 2 minutes of Taurus, which in itself is quite a feisty aspect. Mars square Uranus at the very start of fixed signs is going to lead to further bumptious ructions. What a great name for a punk band. Bumptious ructions. So yes, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be blooming scary. And there's going to be some pretty negative things going on, I'm sorry to say. By the time we're into Friday the 18th of May, we've got a month and a half before the eclipses that are coming up in July. And in my opinion, the hardest time of this year will be over by a week from now. But in the meantime, over this coming week, you can expect a number of people who are already stressed and challenged to sort of, this is break down or break through. And it's up to the individuals really. So it'd be very, very easy to give in, to get angry, to do things that you'd later regret. It'd be very easy to resort to might makes right. And the hardest thing that's being asked of people over this coming week is to stop, sit still and listen to others and then compromise. Meet people halfway. That's the hardest thing, and yet that is what is being asked. And if humanity were to do that over the coming week, we'd all get through this smiling, but I'm sure it's going to be not quite as good as I would like it to be. Meantime, to you people, those of you who have found me on my YouTube channel, to the world, smile. Find joy and happiness in yourself, even if it means laughing through the tears. My tag, as many of you know, is negativity can't exist where there's humour. So find something to laugh at, even if it hurts, because the world needs joy and humour at the moment. Catch you very soon. Take care, world. Bye.